Hello, and here I am again with the next video on my request list. Now this has been requested by somebody who has 2 master numbers in their core chart. So your core chart consists of the life path, the birthday number, which are your purpose numbers, the expression number, which is your most influential talent number, and of course your soul urge number. So this person has 70%, or should I say 60%, roughly around that much, of their chart being a master energy. So this means that you are here to heal the world, you're here to achieve big things, and you also want and are motivated to achieve big things in this world. So it means that you're an old soul, because you only get and are allowed to choose to come with a master energy if you're an old soul and have many lifetimes in your belt. You've lived many times before, you've achieved many things in your previous lifetimes, so this time you came with a life path master 11, and that's to illuminate the world like a messenger to bring positive change and healing. But you also brought a heart and a motivation and a drive that wants to make the whole world safer, more stable and more secure. So fundamentally, you want to heal the world, you want to help the world in some way, but you struggle to stay focused on any one idea enough to start the process of achieving things in the world. And this can be really frustrating for a master 22/4 soul urge who really wants to achieve big things, to manifest their goals. But then you have the struggles of a master 11 that has so many ideas hitting them daily that they struggle to focus on any one idea. So what I'm going to do is we're going to talk about what you're here to achieve. Then we're going to talk about what you really want to achieve, what you're motivated to achieve. And then I'm going to break down the lessons of the Life Path Master 11, which there are many, double the amount of somebody who is a single digit life path number. So this is going to be quite a long, hour-long video. So we're going to look at both of those, and then we're going to look at each element of the Life Path Master 11 and see how the Soul Urge Master 22/4 helps with your motivation and drive, because you're not going to do something that you don't want to do unless you're told that you're here to do that. And then you can change and make your soul urge more malleable to help you achieve your Life Path Master 11. And that's the point of this video. So as a Life Path Master 11, you're an old soul, as I said. You're here to learn to engage in spiritual practice. Now that could be meditation, anything that takes you to a spiritual level. And that could be done by a meditation, or it could be done by exercise, or it could even be done by practicing the arts like music or painting or crafts, or anything artistic tends to take us to a spiritual flow. So it's important that you use some kind of spiritual practice, whether that be meditation and relaxation and breathing, whether it be exercise to help get rid of all that master energy and help focus it, or whether it be used in the arts. You're here to focus that master energy so that you can channel and focus on each idea as it comes to you, which isn't an easy thing. So you're here to channel healing messages, ideas and innovation and spiritual wisdom to bring about positive world healing. Now this is quite overwhelming because you're not just here to heal your house or your community, you're here to heal the world on a big level. And as an 11, you do that by expressing a message, by illuminating the world with your new healing message. And it will be wisdom that you channel from source and wisdom that you learn and research and feel intuitively like it's correct. You use that wisdom that you learn and the wisdom that you channel to help you to bring a new illuminating message to heal the world. And you've got to use your intuition because you've got to trust yourself. You've got to be intuitive enough to know that your message is going to heal the world. You've got to listen to it, you've got to trust it, and you've got to act on your intuition. You've got to learn to use your intuition, your empathy, your higher perceptions and sensitivities, and your psychic potential to heal and raise the vibration of humanity, and then confidently, based on your intuition, express your unique creativity with nurturing leadership and interdependence, always learning and developing yourself so that you can use that and what you channel to heal and teach and improve others' well-being. You're like a spiritual guru with a message to share. However, you must also balance your responsibility to others with your own needs to prevent exhaustion and illness, because you've got two very powerful service numbers there, the Master 11 and the Soul Urge 22 motivation, that is going to really push you to help others and want to heal others. But you've got to make sure that you have boundaries on that so that you're not doing too much for others and ignoring yourself. Okay, that's what you're here to do, and it's not going to be easy because 11s, they get so bombarded with ideas that they struggle to focus on any one idea long enough in order to express it. And this really upsets you as a Master Soul Urge 22-4 because you have big dreams to improve the world, to make it safer, more stable and secure with your channeled ideas and innovations. So you want to channel new ideas, you want to innovate, and you want to bring change. You love to plan and nurture your ideas ready to be actioned and expressed and achieved and manifested on this earth. But you find this difficult as an 11. You're a motivated team builder, which you need for your 11. You like to prioritize your relationships. You love to look after others, which is why you need boundaries, and be dependable and responsible to the world, the team, your family, well, basically everyone. You strive to be sensitive to the needs of the world, to be a cooperative team player. You've got a huge attitude of service, which again is why the boundaries need to be in place. But you want long-term relationships too. So you've got a big task to achieve in this world, but you also need to have some focus on your relationships so that you have some people behind you that you can love and support, because you don't want to be on your own in this world. And you want long-term relationships, a family and friends, because you want love in your life. But as an 11, you often struggle to bring that long-term relationship into your life, which again is really going to get to you as a Soul Urge Master 22-4. You're driven to be totally committed to the people and places you need to manifest your ideas, starting with digging safe and secure, stable foundations for the world and achieving your big goals meticulously, step by step, with accuracy and step-by-step detail, which again is another thing you find difficult as an 11 who tends to always be channeling, always having ideas hitting you all the time. Now, before I start breaking down the energy of the 11, You are, as an 11, constantly bombarded by a huge energy, which is overwhelming and can cause anxiety and nervous tension. And it just overwhelms you and stops you being able to focus on your ideas. Now, I'm going to talk to you about an analogy that might help you here. Well, I'm hoping it's going to help you. So all these ideas that you're bombarded with that you don't action, think of each idea as an unmade jigsaw puzzle. You have the box, you have a picture and an idea of what you want to achieve. The dream is on the picture on the front of the jigsaw puzzle. However, when you open the jigsaw puzzle, there's an overwhelming amount of pieces that are all jumbled up. These are all your tasks that you need to put in some kind of order to help you to actually take the steps that your Soul Urge Master 22-4 wants you to take in order to achieve this jigsaw puzzle or achieve this idea in this world. And it's about you being able to focus enough on one jigsaw puzzle, and you've probably got loads of jigsaw puzzles. You've got to choose a jigsaw puzzle to start with, and you can do that intuitively. And then start building the jigsaw puzzle. And you can start by maybe building the outline or the foundation, maybe start with the straight edged pieces to start building the foundations of your jigsaw puzzle. And then over time, focus meticulously and step by step on putting all the pieces in place in an order that is best for you in order to achieve that jigsaw puzzle and manifest your idea in the world. So here we go. This is the first lesson and the most important major lesson of your Master 11. So as I said twice before, you're an old soul with higher potential and higher responsibility to heal and improve the world in some way, to raise its vibration. You're here to connect to source energy with spiritual practice, the arts, exercise, to help expel all that energy and all those ideas that hit you daily so that you can channel unique new ideas and messages and focus on them to change the world. You're here to learn to be happy in the limelight, expressing your new ideas to an audience, because remember, you're a messenger and an illuminator, and you need to develop in total trust in your massive intuitive potential that you have within you as an old soul. But ones have low confidence, so double ones have huge confidence issues. They think they're not good enough. They think they're going to fail. And it's up to you to trust your intuitive wisdom and not let low confidence stop you from sharing your ideas to the world. Now, this is difficult for you. Okay, but your heart wants to do it because your Master 22-4 motivation energy provides you with big dreams of world service, providing safety, stability and security for all. Your close relationships are extremely important to you, and you like to see all of humanity as one entity, interdependent and interconnected. We're all fragments of source energy here to be together, work together, and what we do to each other, we do to ourselves, as you know. Your love of spirituality and the Master 22-4 and your love of people and your connection to source energy that you love to have feeds into your creative passions and ideas that you want to manifest in this world. You love setting big goals, and you love and want to work meticulously to achieve them, but the 11 overwhelm and the amount of energy that hits you daily means that you feel quite overwhelmed and you struggle to achieve each of these ideas and focus enough on any one idea. So it's up to you to work towards, through spiritual practice, the arts, exercise, anything that helps you focus, to support your life path Master 11 by channeling those world changing ideas and developing towards focusing enough to be able to express and be the messenger that you're here to be, to express your ideas to any audience confidently in order to bring healing and change to this world. It's bringing an idea to people that gives them an epiphany and thinks, wow, this new idea can really help and heal me, and as it spreads throughout the world can bring huge healing and raise the world's vibration. But again, this is not an easy task for you. You're here to learn to be the ideas person. You're here to struggle, but you struggle to bring your unique ideas to reality because you lose interest quickly after the initial idea, sabotage yourself due to crippling low confidence, and you often feel that huge overwhelm of the amount of ideas that hit you daily. You're also an idealist dreamer, so not all the ideas that you channel will be realistic. So not only do you need to channel these ideas, you've got to understand intuitively which of these ideas to start with and which of these ideas is realistic in this world right now, in our current state of evolution as a whole. So your Master 22-4 motivation energy places your heart half in the spiritual and half in the practical world, which is good because it helps you to channel and manifest in your heart. It's what you want to do. But it depends on your expression number on how easy you're going to find this. And you need to look at your expression number and your other more minor talent numbers to help you understand how easy or difficult you're going to find this. But your heart is in the right place in order to achieve this. It's whether you're going to be able to easily or whether it's going to be something that you find more difficult. But that's the whole idea of life, to get through these challenges and use the tools that you've chosen to bring in this lifetime. You have the urge and passion to manifest your spiritually channeled ideas in practical reality to make us all safer and more stable and more secure. Now, your 11 is here to heal the world, but there's no reason why you can't mix this healing with making people feel more safer and more stable and more secure. It's all part of the healing process. So to support your Life Path Master 11, it's important that you learn to stay focused and interested on your own realistic ideas and messages, with planning, setting step-by-step goals and achieving them to manifest real healing. And for you as an 11, it's about expressing, speaking, writing and telling the world about your new ideas in order to plant the seeds of change and healing in people's minds. You're here to learn to be confident in your uniqueness because you have crippling confidence issues as an 11, and you've often felt that you're weird or that you're different, and maybe as a child you felt weird and different to others, and it's just because you're an old soul and you were an old soul in a child's body, and you probably preferred the company of adults than the children around you when you were young. And it would have made you feel different. It would have made you feel weird. And, you know, there's a good chance that you feel bad about feeling different when, as children and at school, we all want to be the same. We all want to conform. We all want to wear the same shoes, wear the same fashions and blend in with the crowd. But you're not here to blend in. You're here to be a unique 11 who channels unique, groundbreaking ideas. So you can't channel something that's new and unique if you blend in with the crowd. You're here to be proud of your uniqueness and use your uniqueness to help you change the world. So it's important that you're not interested in or craving validation from others, because people will say, oh, you're weird, you're different, you're new, you're bringing ideas we don't understand. But you're not supposed to care about that. Many 11s let that information put them into low confidence and they go and hide under a rock, feel different and different to everyone else. But I want you to feel proud of your uniqueness, and I want you not to care a jot about whether people in this world validate you or like you or like your ideas or not, because there will be people that really do like your ideas and the world can be changed. So you're not here to give a stuff what people think. And your validation shouldn't come from others. It shouldn't come from the people around you. It should come from your sensitivity and your enhanced intuitive wisdom. You're here to know that your ideas are good and that you're doing the right thing for humanity without caring what people think. Your Master 22-4 motivation energy means that you're happy to be different, which is great. And it means that you're happy to be unique and different and follow your own intuitive inner compass. Now, this is big, because your soul wants you to be different. Your heart and your motivation wants you to follow your own intuitive inner compass. Now, this is really helpful for you as a life path 11. You're driven to see your uniqueness as an opportunity to achieve unique things in this world. So use that drive. Support your life path master 11 by embracing your uniqueness as a gift. A gift that helps bring positive, unique change to this world, and surge ahead intuitively with or without others' validation to get your ideas out there to heal the world. You need to bring in unique new ideas that break barriers, challenge others' comfort zone, and be brave and confident enough and willing to take risks. And there's a lot of people that don't like change. There's a lot of people that sit in their comfort zones and don't like the change that you're bringing. They don't like the words that you're saying, and they can even get quite upset with you. And this can make an 11 again back off and not say anything and hide and not share their unique new world-changing, world-healing ideas with this world. And you've got to get past that. I want you to be brave. I want you to understand and know intuitively that your ideas, even though they upset some people, they're going to inspire others, but they're going to upset some people. It's going to challenge their comfort zones, and they might even try and fight your change. But at the end of the day, you've got to be brave, confident, and take the risks in order to still express your message to the world. Again, this is not going to be an easy thing, because your life path 11 and your soul urge master 22-4 prefers to be safe. So you don't really like taking risks as a soul urge master 22-4. Your master 22-4 motivation energy means that you prefer to keep yourself and other people safe, stable and secure. So challenging other people's sense of stability, taking risks, it's not something that you really enjoy. Risks is not something you enjoy. Risking conflict or being around conflict is not something you enjoy. And it's often something that quietens you down, and you often don't utter your healing messages for fear of conflict or dissension or upset from others. And that we need to get past. Support your life path master 11 by realizing that stability and security, real stability, security and safety, is built from being brave and taking those intuitive risks to progress and heal the world and take it to a higher vibration. Because when you raise our vibration and you heal humanity, you do by consequence make us safer internally and externally, more stable and more secure in ourselves. So you've got to take risks and you've got to be brave, no matter who complains, and don't care about validation or non-validation from others. Also, your ideas that hit you daily, you struggle because you get so many ideas. It's like a waterfall hitting you constantly. But you've got to learn to pick an idea or pick a jigsaw and initiate, act, and action your ideas and learn by experience as well as planning, because your ideas will stay unmanifested until you focus and act. Only action brings change, otherwise they're still floating around your head and they're not bringing healing to anyone. So your Master 22-4 motivation means that you're driven and you really want to focus on and action your ideas and manifest them in reality. You love to plan, you love to think and work consistently to plan and achieve each step of your big world-changing goals. But this is difficult for you. So to support your Life Path Master 11, you've got to learn and get towards through spiritual practice, the arts, exercise, focus, planning, goal setting, to initiate and act to manifest your big ideas in reality, learning by experience and analysis, but also with planning as you go. So this isn't going to be an easy thing for you to do, to actually act on each idea, because you've got thousands of jigsaw puzzles probably or more, and you might not have even chosen an idea to focus on yet. You might not even have got past your pile of jigsaw puzzles and chosen one enough to start focusing in order to act. But it's time to start doing that now. You need to set intentions. Use spiritual practice, visualization, exercise, artistic endeavors to help you think and channel your advanced, intense master energy into action and initiation. Because all that unchanneled or mismanaged energy, it will cause nervous energy, anxiety, overwhelm, and it will stop you from doing anything at all. It will make you pull the covers over your head in the morning and not even achieve anything. And you know, this huge master energy that hits you daily, you might try and medicate this energy instead of using it and breathing through it. Some 11s and all master energies have the tendency to medicate this energy, this overwhelm, with unhealthy substances to help combat the energy and push it away when they should be using it. So your Master 22-4 motivation means that you're passionate and you want to manage and direct your intense master energy into your world-changing goals. It's something your heart really wants to do, and it frustrates you that you struggle to do this at times. And it depends on your expression number how much you struggle, of course. You love and want to set intentions and goals and use spirituality, creativity and exercise, whatever floats your boat, to help you not only channel but to focus, manifest and express your master energy into positive action. So support your Life Path Master 11 by engaging in daily spiritual practice, meditation, visualization, creative pursuits or exercise, whatever works for you, to help you to focus your intense master energy where it is meant to go, and that is into your own channeled ideas and into your world-changing goals. You're here to learn to be interdependent, not so independent that you push others away, refuse to delegate and think that you're going to do it all yourself, because you can't do everything alone. Independence is an illusion. We're all interconnected and everything we do affects each other, and we can't achieve world-changing goals on our own. It's just not possible. So you've got to be independent, sometimes dependent on others for help, which makes you interdependent. But often the one and the double one, they can try to do everything themselves and not ask for help and not team build or bring other people in. And that's really important that they do that. So your Master 22-4 will help you here, because your heart and drive means that other people are important to you as a Master 22-4 motivation, soul urge energy. You want to prioritize service to humanity and your closest relationships, and you want to team build and you want to bring others in. So this will make this part of your life path a little bit easier, because you're driven to do that. And also it depends on whether your talents help you or whether you need a bit more time to develop your talents to bring other people in. You like to help, you love to give others as much as you can support. You might choose to give too much. Like I said, you need boundaries. You might give too much and you might not delegate enough. You might try and take things on your shoulders and serve other people and be everything to everyone, instead of actually drawing other people in to help you to channel your ideas in this world. So support your life path Master 11 by remembering that you must ask for help too. You're interdependent. Sometimes you need help and you will need help to change the world. You can't do it alone. So you must learn to receive as much as you give. So give and receive in equal measure and work with people in a way that is interdependent. So sometimes you'll do something on your own when you can. Sometimes you're dependent on the help of others. And you give and receive in equal measure. This is very important, but you're going to find it difficult because your heart just wants to give, and you're going to exhaust yourself. You need those boundaries, and you definitely need to give and receive in equal measure. You need to be determined to succeed. Your overwhelm can make you apathetic. Your energy that hits you daily can make you think, oh, I can't do this, and it might make you pull the covers over your head and not do anything. You're here to be in constant self-discovery, spiritual development, learning, researching, because it's all key for you alongside your channeled ideas to help develop complete trust, not only in yourself and your confidence and all the wisdom that you've learned and mastered, but also so that you can use that wisdom that you've channeled and the wisdom that you've learned through self-discovery, research and spiritual development to help you illuminate the world like a messenger and heal them like you're here to do. So your Master 22-4 motivation energy means that you do have big dreams, but you want to build empires in the real world to serve and evolve humanity. So your heart is already in it. It's really strong. Your heart is already there. So you need to take that time to support your Master 11 by constantly developing yourself, engaging in research, spiritual research, healing knowledge and self-discovery, spiritual intuitive development to support your confidence and for you to use that information and your channeled information to help teach others so that they can be healed. And you'll do it one person or one group at a time. You're here to learn to be a supportive, nurturing leader, to be firm and assertive when needed, but also empathetic, compassionate and supportive when needed. You must learn to lead others to the fruition of your world-changing ideas, not just other people's ideas, because as a motivation 22-4, you can get really wrapped up in helping others achieve their goals when your ideas are not being achieved, and that is your priority, to work together interdependently with others to achieve your goals so that you can heal the world. Your Master 22-4 motivation energy means that you prefer to work with others as equals, rather than lead. You're not really a motivated leader. You prefer to connect with people on an equal level and develop relationships with them. So sometimes your heart doesn't want to lead, but this is something that you've got to develop towards. So support your Life Path Master 11 by learning to be a supportive, communicative leader. Balance your personal power, be firm and fair when needed, but not high-handed, and compassionate and empathetic when needed, because you need to get your ideas out there, illuminated, so that the world can be changed. That's very important. Your power as a master energy and an old soul, it will cause ripples. You could channel really negative energy to express to the world and cause terrible things to happen. So your power will was channeling, and this power can be both positive and negative. There are many Master 11s that have done horrific things in this world because they've channeled and actioned negative energy instead of positive energy. And you've got to remember that your great power brings great responsibility, and you must ensure that your intentions are positive and good for the world. Okay, that's very important. Your Master 22-4 motivation energy means that you're driven and you want to be responsible and to help others on a positive level. You like to have an authentic attitude of service to humanity, and you choose to always act with integrity and responsibility, which is great to support your Life Path Master 11, but be careful that your boundaries are in place and that you look after yourself too. But you will channel all kinds of ideas, both positive and negative, and some ideas you'll think at first are positive, but then you realize the ramification of that idea could be negative on the world. So you don't want to channel that idea. You don't want to express that idea. You want to make sure that the ideas that you put out there are going to be positive to the world. You're here to learn to be responsible to others, your family, your team, the group fundamentally, but also the world. And because you've got all that energy of service, you can be too responsible. You can do too much. And this is where the boundaries come in. And then when you do too much, it can make you feel exhausted and resentful. And you can feel then swing towards irresponsibility, or you might be irresponsible from the start, especially if you feel undervalued or you feel victimized by others, exhausted and resentful. You've got to find that balance there with boundaries and understanding so that you have balanced responsibility to the world. Not too much, but not irresponsibility either. So your Master 22-4 motivation energy means that you love to be in a team and a family situation. You enjoy serving the needs of others as a responsible team player with the potential to choose to do too much. But you like to make sure that you have those boundaries in place, which is great. You like to make sure that you have that rest and well-being, and that you say no when people start to get too much or when they start to ask for too much help. So this is good. So your motivation supports you having boundaries for your well-being. So support your Life Path Master 11 by asserting your boundaries to balance your responsibility to others with your responsibility to yourself, and making sure that all your ideas are positive, ethical and responsible and will actually bring positivity to this world. You've got to develop and improve your social skills so that you can illuminate and communicate with the world and that they will listen to you. Focus on widening and deepening your relationships to make decisions subjectively. It's important that you deepen your relationships, connect one-to-one with others so that you can heal them. But you may struggle as an 11 to maintain your long-term close romantic relationships. And it's because you've got such a big job to do. You're either smothering of others or you're completely distant, and you can struggle to hold down a long-term relationship. And this is something that your heart doesn't like, because you're a Master 22-4 motivation, drive, energy, which means that you love to be around others, you love to build relationships, you prefer to connect with others on a deep level. However, you're less keen to meet new people in a superficial way. You're more about being around the people that you're closest to, and sometimes meeting new people can be difficult for you. But in order to share your message to the world, you've got to communicate with a wider range of people. So you've got to motivate yourself to meet new people as well as nurturing your relationships that you already have, because you prefer people that you already know and people that you already trust, especially family, close relationships and friends that you already know. So, support your Life Path Master 11 by focusing your efforts on your subjective social networking skills as well as your connecting with others skills to develop your interest in communicating to a wider range of new people and audiences. And of course, when it comes to long-term relationships, making sure you're balancing your time to spend time with those that are close to you so that you can continue to maintain those long-term relationships, but also balance the time you need to manifest your healing to the world. Now, this is a big job, so it's hard to balance, and this lack of balance at times may cause you to struggle with your long-term relationships. However, as a Master 22/4, you have this heart as well. You struggle. One minute you're spending all your time focusing on getting your ideas out there and disconnecting from those you love, and then another time you might be over smothering towards those you love. And this is the essence of your struggle with your long-term relationships. You've got to find balance between those. You've got to learn not to smother your loved ones or have expectations that can never be met, or on the opposite extreme, back away from wanting love because it hurts too badly and you've got too much to do in this world as a Master 11. You need to balance your intense need for love for healthy long-term relationships. Your Master 22/4 motivation energy means that you want to create the security of a stable, loving family and love relationship, but you also want to change the world. Love acts as part of your inner security and is especially important to you, which can at times cause you to smother those around you. But you also have an important task to achieve in your heart and in your purpose. And that can distance you from those that are close to you. And it can, your important task that you must achieve can cause a tendency to choose to work too hard and puts you at risk of pushing love away sometimes. So you can either smother or push love away rather than having that balance of having time for your work and time for your close relationships and really being present in your close relationships. So support your Life Path Master 11 by maintaining your balanced need for love, a stable relationship and a family with acceptance, love and a healthy work-life balance so that you have time for your work and your world-changing goals, but you're also fully present and fully loving and connected and attentive to the people in your life. That's what's going to help maintain your love and long-term relationships in this world. You're here to learn to trust your intuition. You're an old soul. You've got huge intuition at your disposal. So you're here to listen and trust and act on your intuitive wisdom to help your inner compass and the decisions that you make and the ideas that you channel, but also to help you to be sensitive to the needs of others, because you're here to be of service to the world, to your family, to the people around you, and most importantly, spread that healing to the world. And the development of your intuition will aid you in this journey because it will be the basis of your confidence, and it will help you assess the world around you and to know intuitively that you're doing the right thing for the world. You have a Master 22/4 heart, motivation and dream, and it's made for service to humanity's needs. So you always want to serve and know the needs of others and help heal the needs of others. You prioritize your spiritual sensitivity, your empathy, your psychic and your strong intuitive development, which is really good. You need that for your 11 to help you manifest what you need to manifest in reality. But make sure you're manifesting your ideas and what you need to heal the world, and not just the ideas and needs of others. They've got to be linked to your world changing ideas as well. You've got to have that balance. So support your Life Path Master 11 by further developing your keen intuition, listening to it, trusting it and acting on it to aid your sensitivity to the needs of others so that you can heal, and to aid your decision making and your confidence in order to actually express that message to others. You're here to learn to be a cooperative team player as well as a leader. Now, you don't like leading as a Master 22-4, but you will love being part of a team as a motivated Master 22-4, because you're here to learn to be a cooperative team player in the 11, to get the job done as part of a cohesive team. But you can be a bit of a disruptive drama queen at times, oversensitive, and you can sometimes disrupt with your difficulties with others, can sometimes disrupt the progress of the team. But your heart and drive and motivation is going to help you with this, because your Master 22-4 motivation energy means that you love to be with people as an effective group, team, family. You know, as a group, you love to work around others. You don't really like being on your own. You like and want to get the job done and achieve your goals for the team, the family, the group, but you also need to do that for the world. So to support your Life Path Master 11, be cooperative, get the job done for the team, the family, the group, the world, but of course with those boundaries to make sure that you're not doing too much and exhausting yourself, because that will promote your drama queen behaviour. You've got to develop the assertiveness to demand those boundaries, so that you're not going, oh, okay, I'll stay up till 3 a.m. helping you, then get up at 7 to do my work and exhaust myself. I'll do that for you. No, you mustn't do that, because, you know, over a long period of time, you're going to make yourself ill. So you've got to develop the kind assertiveness to demand boundaries, to being overworked, walked all over, taken advantage of, and even taken for granted from others, because they see you as a healer and a giver, and they just want to take from you. They want to be healed by you, you know. And it's important that you're not a shapeshifter who changes who you are in order to please others, to keep the peace and be everything to everyone, because you're not considering your own health and well-being when you do that. You've got to consider yourself too. However, this will help you as a driven, motivated 22-4. You like to work hard in the service of others, yes, and you may choose to shapeshift at times to please and ignore your own boundaries and work too hard, especially if you feel that yours or the world's safety and stability and security are at risk. But you do have that inner drive, don't ignore it, to have those boundaries in place and have the rest you need. So don't let, and it's not going to be easy, your drive to serve and help take over your own needs for health, rest and well-being. So support your Life Path Master 11 by ensuring that you always respect your own body and mind and spirit when it needs to rest or assert itself authentically and not shapeshift. You need to say what you need to say in this world and not shapeshift to avoid conflict, because that achieves nothing and no one will be healed if you say nothing and shapeshift to keep the peace. Because as you know, it's conflict actually that brings the best evolution and change in this world. After World War II, the world changed irrevocably. It was a horrible conflict. Many died. However, the change in this world was intense because of that conflict. So it's important that you're not avoiding conflict, because at the end of the day, you're not going to evolve and change others until there is an element of conflict. But you're here to also mediate that conflict too. You're here to put a cat amongst the pigeons and then mediate the conflict and smooth out the change so that people can deal with the change and live it positively without resisting it or being in conflict to it. You're here to serve the world, help the team, the family, the task, to be dependable, like you're here to be responsible and serve the team, the group, the family, the world, and always be relied upon to keep the cogs turning behind the scenes, but in a balanced way. So it's being dependable, but not being over dependable in this world. And your master 22 for motivation energy means that you're driven to serve, as we already know. The team, the family, the group can count on you to be dependable, but you have those boundaries in place in your heart. So to support your Life Path Master 11, serve the group, the team, the family dependably and reliably and responsibly, but delegating if it gets too exhausting or overly disrupts your big goals, because when you help others, it's not always going to be in the support of your big world changing goals. Sometimes it will be, sometimes it won't. So you need to make sure not only that you're taking the rest that you need, but that you're also not just supporting other people's goals. You need to be supporting your big goals, because you've come with a big task in this world and you need to be bringing your own new ideas to this world. And like I said, you're here to be brave and bring new ideas like a messenger, an illuminator, and bring ideas that sometimes people that don't like change might get upset about. And it might cause conflict, and you mustn't be afraid to cause that conflict, because that's what brings real change, healing and evolution in this world, unfortunately. It's conflict. So you're here to bring that conflict in order to bring change, but then smooth the way past that. You're here to, after you've put a cat amongst the pigeons, be the tactful mediator of the team, group, family, the world, helping others to resolve the conflict that might be there because of your ideas or because of conflicts within people that you know and love. Resolve them fairly for the good of everyone involved. You hate conflict and you often run and hide until it's over, but you've got to remember that the conflict is needed for real change to take place, and you've got to learn to be able to risk conflict, but also mediate it too. But your Master 22 for motivation energy means that you dislike conflict, which exacerbates your 11 tendency to avoid conflict. Thus, you are driven to behave tactfully in an attempt to mediate and resolve conflict, which can cause you to shapeshift rather than being authentic. And, you might back down on the changes that you know are going to heal the world. And that's not what you want to do. Put a cat amongst the pigeons, initiate the world changing and positive healing, and then smooth the way afterwards to make sure that your positive change is accepted and really spreads throughout the world. It's not about stopping the change, it's about mediating the change. So support your Life Path Master 11 by using your drive to mediate, to maintain fairness and harmony within the team, family and group after you've expressed your ideas. Don't avoid conflict. Create it if you need to with your healing messages, because that's going to happen, and then mediate it either after with tact and fairness. Okay, that's really important. You're here to learn to focus on your ideas. Remember, you get a lot of ideas hitting you daily and it's struggled to focus on one. You have thousands of jigsaw puzzles piled up next to you, all these lovely ideas that you could use, that you could manifest, that you could express to help you heal the world. So, but this is a struggle for you, and you've got to learn to stay focused. Choose a jigsaw puzzle, choose an idea, and then focus and plan the next steps after channeling that idea or message, and team build to achieve it. The energy of the 11-2 needs to be the nurturer of ideas and the builder of teams in order to get their message out there and not allow that idea to stay floating in the ether or to stay as an unmade jigsaw puzzle. Your Master 22 for motivation energy means that you're driven to focus on the ideas that you channel to manifest them in reality. So you really want to focus. You really want to choose an idea and focus on it. And this can be really frustrating because you struggle to do what you want to do here. You would choose to plan if you could. You would choose to set meticulous goals and team build and work towards your ideas expression. And And you need to do that for the achievement of your Life Path Master 11. But like I said, it's what I've said before. It's learning focus through spiritual practice and goal setting and keeping yourself focused on one idea and moving forward without doubting yourself, without going back on yourself, keeping going meticulously step by step until your idea is messaged to the world, until your jigsaw puzzle is completed. No matter how bored and restless you get, no matter how much you doubt yourself on the process, choose a jigsaw puzzle or an idea. Stay focused and achieve it step by step, no matter what tries to stop you. And then you will start manifesting and illuminating the world with your wisdom and channeled ideas. You've also got to give yourself your own kudos, and that intuitive voice is needed to support your intuition and your inner compass. You sometimes judge yourself on what other people say, and validation from others can really hold you back, like I said before. And you think that you need other people's opinions or help, or you think you need other people's opinions in order to move forward. But you need to use not only your intuition to assess the needs of others, but you also need to develop your intuition to support your inner compass. So instead of turning to others for validation, you turn inward for validation, and you do what you intuitively think that you should do, because intuition is going to be a huge tool for you, especially when you listen, trust and act on it and make decisions on your intuitive voice. Trust it, because it's a huge resource for you. Your Master 22/4 motivation energy means that you're passionate about developing, trusting and following your intuitive voice within when making decisions. So support your Life Path Master 11 using that drive to stay connected to and trust your intuition and your inner wisdom, and then using that wisdom and trusting in it to confidently inform your decisions and your actions and your leadership, totally independently and interdependently. Now, I hope you've enjoyed this video today. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe this video. And if you want to contact me for a reading or ask me questions about your chart numbers, then email me at katie@soulexplorer.net. And you can also contact me on Facebook under Soul Explorer Numerology, Instagram under Soul Explorer Kate, LinkedIn, I'm on LinkedIn under Katie Ewers, and Soul Explorer Numerology is what I am on Twitter. And if you want to support me and my videos, you can support me on Ko-Fi and Patreon, and the link is in the description box for you to do that if you want to support me, which would be great. I also have books on Amazon, which I'm about to tell you about, and I have courses on Udemy if you'd like to learn Udemy. If you'd like to learn numerology yourself. So just search for well, it's in the description box anyway. All my Udemy courses are in the description box. But again, if you're not sure which road to take, please email me at katie@soulexplorer.net or contact me on social media. But whatever I say to you, it's your intuition that needs to take priority. If anything I've said doesn't resonate with you intuitively, then go your own intuitive way. But make sure it's not fear. Make sure it is your intuition and not your fear driving you. Okay, trust your intuition because it will always serve your needs. So I hope you've enjoyed listening to my video today, and just before I go, I just want to let you know some exciting news. My beginner book, Remember Your Life Plan, has just been released on Amazon, and this gives you a basic grounding in numerology. It's for beginners and people that are just starting out, and it's good for you to read this before you read my other book. So Remember Your Life Plan is for beginners, really. Gives you a grounding in numerology, and it's sort of the level where people would do my foundations of numerology practitioner on Udemy. So that is my first beginner book, and it's just for newbies. This one is for people that are more intermediate. It provides a deeper analysis of the lessons and challenges of your life path and birthday energies, a concise list of your priority and secondary life path tasks, and it gives you a deeper understanding, and it's longer and more detailed analysis for potential numerology readers. And then Remember Your Talents, again, it's an intermediate level course, and it provides an analysis of the lessons of your life path with your talent number, with your expression number. So it shows how good you're going to be at achieving the lessons of your life path and birthday number. Again, a lesson by lesson comparison of your talents to see how easy or difficult each task in your life purpose will be. And again, it's longer and more detailed, and it's more for numerology readers that have a good grounding. And if you have a good grounding, you might want to take my Master Practitioner for Readers on numerology if you prefer audio visual, or you'd like to do both. Remember Your Motivations is due out soon. I'm working frantically to try and get this third intermediate book of the trilogy out there for you, and I hope to do that soon. So don't forget, if you want a reading from me one-to-one over Zoom, just send me an email. You might want an ongoing one-to-one service, in which case you might want to join my channel on YouTube. And if you live in the UK or you're visiting soon, I do shows all over Oxfordshire and Buckinghamshire and Berkshire sometimes, with Dear Spirit events. So come to one of our events for a personal reading, or just say hello and purchase one of my books. It's completely up to you. So these are my 3 books, and I hope you've enjoyed my video today, and get looking on Amazon, because I tell you what, to find them quickly, put my name in, Katie Ewers, KATIEYOUERS, and then my books come up straight away for you to have a look at. So I hope you enjoy my books, and I hope you've enjoyed my video today. See you soon.